Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Sinjar. Once again, it's about, I don't have a watch. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're getting ready to leave. I'll be going back to where I was before. Wish I could stay a little longer, but gotta finish some things back at the village. It's hard to really quantify what has happened here. I did my best to show you, but it's one of those things that you almost have to just come see it for yourself or experience it. I don't think it's something you can express with words or with pictures or with a video. Well, that's some kind of missile. Came and landed. It's the tail. Remains of a market. It's lots of goats. What is this from? Like an airstrike or something? We're like taking a totally different way to. I'm not really sure what we're doing. We're taking a different way to the place with the people doing the thing, and this is Borak, right? Yeah. Random little village, and there's actually people here, which is really cool. There's one little thing I should probably explain, and that is what happened on the road between Sinjar and here. This is a lesson. Don't ever go off the beaten path. There was a shortcut, so we had to go all the way up and around, and there was this little dirt road that went between old mud houses or something. Check it out. Not a whole lot of people here, but a few. Ooh, this car looks a little bit 50%. You take doors off, put some tires on, it'd fit just fine in Shingle. Made it out of that random little tiny village. Now we're in the middle of nowhere. Gravel road, nothing. I hope we're going the right way.
It feels like the right way.
Okay. We're driving along in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and this fully armored truck came out of nowhere and forced us to stop and took our passports and our phones before we could do anything about it. They had Peshmerga uniforms on, but some of them looked a little suspicious, and we're like, oh boy, who are these guys? There's nothing we can do. They have a mounted heavy caliber machine gun on the back of their truck, and I mean, these guys are armed to the teeth.
What the fuzz? Whoops. Idiot. Why? Do what? Us? Do what? What are they doing? What are they saying? What's going on? Khaled, what's the deal?
Okay, climbed up on that in case you're not.
I don't like this at all.
Oh, can we call somebody? Like,
that's just not good. Afraid this is the last trip through here.
Not a good situation at all. It was very, very nerve-wracking. And so one of them hopped in the vehicle with us, and fortunately we had a translator with us. They said drive, and so we started driving. They started going off straight for the front, which was very scary because we did not want to go to the front. And then he said, no, turn around. And so we started turning around, backed up, and hit a bump, and the truck stalled. So he was fiddling, trying to get it fixed, and that jolt, the soldier got all tense, and he, did this and grabbed his gun, and he was, he was ready for in case we tried to do anything. So we circled around, and they ended up escorting us all the way out to the main road. Turns out they were the good guys. It was great that they were there. They were just doing their job. They later told us that that was a road used only by looters and other bad thieves and things like that. And also ISIS was pretty active that day, and they had a tip that there might be some bad guys, some really bad people along that road. So that explains why they wouldn't let us use our phones. So for us, it was terrifying because we had no idea who these guys were. Yeah, sure, some of them had Peshmerga uniforms on, but that really doesn't mean anything. Anybody can get a uniform and put it on. And the fact they started taking us towards the front, for them, it would have been a really big deal if Americans would have been killed on their soil. And they said that's not a safe route at all. They took us back to their base, questioned us for hours and hours and hours, went through all our documents, all our luggage, making sure that we were legitimate. Then took us to one commander. He finally let us go. Then they sent us over to border control to make sure we hadn't snuck in through Syria and we're trying to make our way to Mosul because they thought maybe we're spies. And after that, they gave us a strong talk to about always stay on the main road because there's many corrupt people that roamed that particular road and could have easily kidnapped us and taken us over to ISIS for reward because there's a reward on Americans. They were very emphatic. It was, I forget which general it was, but I think he was like second in command general for the army or something. He wasn't very happy. Finally made it out of the place. It's like 1 o'clock. We were there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. They didn't like that other route we took. They did not like that. That was a bad idea. We were like right at the Syrian border with border control for whatever crazy reason. Yeah, we're not doing that one again. Finally back. Problem is, I don't have any keys. I don't think I can get in here unless it's unlocked. It was locked.
2:30.
Yeah.
Hi, Aziz.
Morning.
Morning.
Look at yourself.
What? Whoa, you're all wet.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe later. Maybe later. Dude, I am tired. We've had a crazy day, man. Today, crazy day.
I see you on YouTube.
Oh, you see me on YouTube? Well, it's great to get back. I had to get the keys from up there at the other house, but I am very tired. It's been a crazy day. I'm gonna call it here. I will see you tomorrow. And remember, go bring some positive change in the world.